Alright guys, welcome back to Frugal Homestead. So it's once again time to talk about our side hustles because they're such a big part of our life, now becoming kind of our more main income at the moment. But we need to talk about last year's numbers. We did this last year, had a lot of fun with it. It's more about transparency. We don't want you guys to think that we're making tons of money doing this, and we also want to be honest with how much we do this. I see a lot of these creators start doing these side hustles, making videos, and then you come to find out they're going out like once a week to film. And that's not us. We are out there grinding now. The totals you're going to hear are broke down by the apps. Now, we both do a lot of these apps, so our numbers are intertwined here, but it gives you an idea of what me and her made this year as our side hustles. Now, our side hustles include all of our gig apps, YouTube, and Amazon. Now, we'll explain all that as we go, but just remember that you worked a full-time job, straight 40 every week. I contracted some stuff this year, plus was working on building the tiny house and everything else that has to do with our homestead. So these are true side hustles for us, which have now become our jobs, right?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to start off with the one we made the most on this year, which was actually surprising to me, and that was GoPuff. Now, GoPuff has come in clutch for us. The students have been very gracious with tips on it, and we have been grinding on it. Now, I will say, since GoPuff has started changing to go public, they have grinded down their drivers, and it's been a little rougher, but we did pretty good this year, coming in at $17,185.27. I don't think that's too bad. I'll be honest with you. That was our highest performing app of the year, and I think it was probably our saving grace because you can work late at GoPuff very easily.
When all the rest of the apps die down.
Yeah, everything starts to slow down. GoPuff starts to pump up. Now, next is usually what was the bread and butter for us.
Right.
Because they have the most of the market share, which is DoorDash. Now, we dash a lot, and it's per order not as profitable as things like GoPuff or others, but there's more orders out there to do, and that can be
good, consistent money.
Yes. I mean, you can be busy a lot. If you know what orders to take and how to use it. But we made $12,781.90 on DoorDash this year between the two of us. Now, DoorDash is what I call their evil twin, is Uber. And Uber does not do a lot of business around here. Starbucks and a few others, but there's not that many orders. But you start doing the rideshare side of it, because I was doing Uber Eats and you were doing Uber Eats. Now you started doing the regular Uber, which pumped up our numbers a little bit this year, coming in at $1,152.99, which
not bad.
Is not bad. Not for Uber, that's not bad. Now, this one was clutch last year and we've let it fall off this year. I don't know whether it's us being lazy or it's just not as profitable. But that's Instacart. And this year together we did $448.42 on Instacart.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah,
I think it's a little bit of if I can get this $10 order over here and just go run it versus going and shopping for a half an hour. It's kind of both.
And Instacart's stacking a lot of weird stuff. There's like 3 orders. They're all no tippers, and it's just not worth messing with. So, the final one on the shopping side is Shipped. Now, we basically haven't done any Shipped this year. I hate to say that.
So, we can only do Shipped in one town that is close to us.
Yep.
And there's not a lot of orders because there's so many Shipped shoppers that we just really didn't get up there to do it very much. Honestly, I was working south, so most of my gig work was done down south. It wasn't up north. So Tony did a lot of working on the farm, and
yeah, Shipped just kind of fell off the map. Not that we don't want to keep doing it, but it just wasn't very busy. So we only made $23.53 on Shipped this year, which is kind of funny. But The next ones we've got, I don't even have these apps. So I'm going to leave this to my beautiful wife because this is her money makers.
So in addition to Uber Ride that I started doing this year, I also started doing Lyft because Lyft is down south of us and it's really popular down there compared to Uber. So on Lyft I did $1,982.50, but I didn't even start it until like August. So, and I wasn't doing it full time. I didn't do it late nights, only did it during the day. Right now I just kind of feel safer doing it that way. I feel very safe doing it though. I'm going to do a video on it here soon so that you guys can see how it works. The next one that we do, or I do, is Grubhub. And as you know, Grubhub is a very long distance for us around here, but it's very good for transit orders. And I'm amazed how much we did on Grubhub because we did $1,880.08.
And Grubhub is not super profitable. We use it to catch rides back home from up north or down south. That way our mileage continues and basically we get paid to come home, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to understand until you're doing gig apps though.
Yeah, and we'll explain more about the miles here in a minute. The next one is YouTube.
Yep.
And all of you wonderful people watching our videos.
Yep. So that's just the ad revenue we get after the 60-40 split with YouTube. Now we do have 2 channels. The other one we haven't been able to put content up on a while. But I still think we came out having a good year. Obviously a better year than we had last year. Coming in at $6,716.68 for the year. I'm not complaining at all. We get to make videos for you guys and share what we do and the goofy things we fail at and things that work and don't work, and we get a few dollars here and there to do it. So
and that's all thanks to you guys. So we really appreciate you.
We definitely appreciate you guys because that is all from you. Now, the last one.
So now in addition to that, we also have our Amazon affiliates. That's where whenever you guys decide to purchase something through our video and you click on one of the links, they give us a very, very small portion. So we made $230.05 on there, which I'm not complaining about either. Every little bit counts.
Yeah, that's an easy way to support our channel. Even if you're not buying something, if you go to the links and go to Amazon through the links under our videos and description box, anything you buy on Amazon, we get like a penny or 2. So it's an easy way to support the channel, but we always like the best way to support the channel would just be watching the videos, subscribing, and all that. Now that we've run through all of our side hustles, we want to first say this is not to flex. This is not crazy money here, guys. This is regular old money. We're not trying to show off or nothing. We just want to show you that you can make this extra money if you want to go out and grind for it. We don't live in the biggest area. We don't have the busiest markets, but we make decent money and we can survive.
So how much did I make this year?
You made nothing. I made $42,401.42 for our total. So almost 42.5 for the year. That's not bad. That really, really isn't. Now, mind you, that's pre-tax.
Yes.
But when you do gig work, you can either itemize or you can take the standard mileage deduct. Now, I'm not going to go into how much off a mile because it actually changed halfway through this year and it's going to be a mess. But we drove this year 26,000 miles that we get to write off for, let's just say, around 50 cents a mile. That's not the exact number, but that gives you an idea. So basically for every dollar, for every mile we drive, we get to write off 50% of it. So it's kind of weird how it works. But you take that and you take your standard deduct and any other things that, and you do your taxes. Now, you withheld some extra money from your paycheck this year just to be sure we were good on taxes.
I did, because I knew we were going to owe a lot of taxes this year. So I contributed an additional $300 every paycheck every 2 weeks all year long. So we've paid in quite a bit already. But we're holding our breath.
But we have the ability to go out and make this kind of money whenever we need to. So if a tax bill comes, it's really not a big deal.
Yeah.
But once again, not to flex, but a hooray for us, because this is the first year together we broke the 3-digit club.
Yes.
So it'll probably be the last.
Probably.
But we're not trying to do this all the time and work that hard. So probably not going to be trying to go anywhere near that again.
No.
That's
for sure.
This was just a hard year to get over the hump. And I feel like it paid off in aces. I mean, $42,000 is not a ton of money, but when you're both working basically and you get to make that after work, you put some effort into that and it's paid off. We've come a long way real fast.
It goes to show you, though, that if you even just need to do something, say, is buy a car, and you need to get that money from somewhere else, these gig apps are definitely options to be able to make that money.
And it's hard for some people to understand because they have big car payments and stuff. But to put this in perspective, my Honda Fit, we paid $6,700 for that. Now, there's been tires, there's been oil changes I've done, there's been some cost. But I paid $6,700 for that car, and we're on the second year of using it.
Mm-hmm.
And we made $42,000 this year, guys.
And that poor little Fit did most of the hard work.
So, anybody that says this isn't profitable, even using your car, you're doing it wrong then. You're trying to do it in way too expensive a car, or you got way too high a car payment. Because I'm telling you, this is profitable, and yes, you can do it full time if you have a market that works near you and you're willing to work when it's busy and not when you want to.
Yeah.
But
sure.
With that said, I'm very proud of us. I think we did an excellent job.
I think we did an excellent job. I was very happy with the numbers.
And anybody else that does gig work or have side hustles, we love to hear about them down in the comments. Let us know if you're willing to share with the community what kind of money you guys made. I'm sure there's people that made way more than us. I know people that bang out massive cash doing these apps.
And we are always looking for a new gig.
Yes, always. Because as you can see, we don't have enough. No, not at all. But we hope to continue growing the YouTube side of things. These gig apps are going to bring us to where we need with our investments to be able to have a sustainable lifestyle where we can even back off a little bit and enjoy life the way we want to. But as of now, we get to ride around together, make money. That's what we were out doing today.
Pick and choose when we want to work to a point.
And be able to pretty much turn the apps off. We want to take a break and go do whatever we want. It's a very cool lifestyle. We are very, very blessed to be able to do this.
Yes.
And we've worked hard to set our life up so we can do this. And I would encourage all of you to find what works for you and make sure that anything you can do to make your life better, more productive, or happier, go ahead and do it. But with that said, honey, I think it's time that we go relax, drink our coffee, because we got to get up and go out and work again tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
I love you, and I'm proud of you.
I love you. I'm proud of us.
Now, I made $42,000 this year. You need to make me another 42.
But I did this past year.
I didn't see you do anything. All those numbers just say GoPuff, DoorDash. They doesn't say people.
They say Missy on all of them afterwards.
No, they don't. They say Tony on all of them.
I love you. I say we just work as a team. How's that?
I get to drive.
He always gets to drive.
All right, guys. So if you haven't already, go down, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you see all of our upcoming videos. And, honey,
drop us a comment, and we'll see you in the next one.
Get to work. We need some more videos.
I'm drinking coffee.
We need some more videos. Get to work.
Coffee time.
Lazy.